Chapter 34 Urvasi's Curse. During his stay in Lord Indra's heavenly abode, Arjuna not only mastered all the divine weapons bestowed upon him, but also honed his warrior skills to an unparalleled level, making him unmatched in both earthly and celestial realms. At Lord Indra's request, he even became proficient in the delicate art of dance and music. Among the celestial beings residing in Lord Indra's palace was Urvasi and Aspara. Many meaningful glances were exchanged between Urvasi and the valiant Prince Arjuna. Urvasi, smitten by Arjuna's handsome and virtuous character, couldn't resist her feelings, and one night found her way to his chambers, surprising him. "Prince Arjuna," she implored, "satisfy my desires. Mighty warrior, your virtues have captured my heart, and I am under the spell of the god of love." Arjuna was taken aback and responded, "Blessed lady, please do not speak to me in this way, for you are undoubtedly equal to the wife of a superior. You are to be revered just as my mother Kunti or Saki, the wife of Indra, are to be worshipped. While it's true that I paid attention to you, there was a specific reason for it. I remembered that you were the mother of the Kuru race, having chosen Puru as your husband. O blessed Aspara, you should not harbor any other feelings towards me, for you are my superior, being the mother of my lineage." Urvasi replied, "O son of Indra, Asparas are free to choose their mates. You should not consider me superior in this matter. The sons and grandsons of the Puru race have come here because of their ascetic merit, and have interacted with us without incurring sin. Therefore, do not send me away, O hero, for I am burning with desire." "Indeed, I regard you as a mother," Arjuna honestly stated, "so I bow my head before you and prostrate myself at your feet. You deserve the reverence of a mother, and I beseech you to protect me as a son." However, Arjuna's rejection left Urvasi extremely angry. Trembling with rage, she cursed Arjuna, saying, "I curse you to become impotent and spend your time amongst females as a dancer, scorned as a eunuch." With these words of anger, Urvasi returned to her abode. Upon learning of Arjuna's rejection of Urvasi, Indra embraced his son and consoled him. "Your patience and self-control have even surpassed that of the sages. Do not be troubled by Urvasi's curse. It will serve you well in your final year of exile, when you must live incognito. During that time, you will endure the effects of her curse. But once that year is over, your manhood will be restored." Chapter 35 Hanuman. The Pandava brothers and Draupadi missed Arjun dearly. They had not heard from him in years and feared the worst. Yudhishthir still harbored a deep guilt for their circumstances as a result of his actions. One fateful day, their home received an unexpected visitor, sage Narada. Known for his mystical sight, Narada brought tidings of Arjun's success in acquiring divine weapons. The family was overjoyed by this news. Narada advised Yudhishthir to make the most of the time until Arjun's return by embarking on a sacred pilgrimage to the divine places of worship. In agreement, Yudhishthir and his family set off to travel to various sacred sites. They performed acts of worship and paid their respects at the revered places they visited. One morning, while Draupadi and Bhim sat along the serene banks of a river, Draupadi spotted a beautiful flower drifting downstream. She picked it up and thought, "This would make a splendid garland for Yudhishthir. But I need more." She turned to Bhim and asked, "Bhim, could you fetch more of these flowers from up the mountain?" Bhim readily agreed and embarked on his journey to collect the flowers, while Draupadi returned to their dwelling. As Bhim ascended the mountain, he encountered an unusual obstruction in his path. A monkey's tail stretched across his way. Bhim hesitated to leap over the tail, finding it disrespectful. Instead, he struck the ground with his mace to awaken the monkey. The monkey stirred and inquired about Bhim's purpose. Bhim replied, "Your tail blocks my path, dear monkey. Please remove it so that I may continue on my journey." The monkey responded, "I am weary and in need of rest. You may move tail yourself and proceed." Annoyed, Bhim reached down to lift the monkey's tail. But to his astonishment, it wouldn't budge. He used both hands and exerted all his immense strength, but still, the tail remained immovable. Bhim, who had consumed the Naga potion in his youth, granting him the strength of 10,000 elephants, was baffled by his inability to move a mere monkey's tail. It dawned on him that this was no ordinary monkey. With humility, Bhim folded his hands and beseeched the monkey to reveal its true form. In a blinding flash of light, the monkey transformed into Lord Hanuman. Bhim dropped to his knees, overwhelmed by the divine presence. Lord Hanuman lifted Bhim to his feet and embraced him, saying, "My dear Bhim, I've yearned to meet you for a long time. We are spiritual brothers, both blessings of Varuna, the wind god. Forgive my playful teasing." Bhim was excited to meet his older brother, and they talked for hours. Lord Hanuman then guided Bhim, revealing two distinct paths. "This path leads to heaven. No mortal may pass this way. This is the path you must take. It leads to the flowers you seek. But beware, for these flowers grow in the heavenly garden owned by Lord Kubera. It is guarded by celestial beings, and they will not yield them easily." Thank you for watching so far. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. This will ensure that more people can find this resource. Click the notification button so that you can be the first to know about new uploads. And please do comment below. I'll do my best to reply to any questions. Thank you.